What's up, Bears fans? Welcome to another episode of the Black Bear Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Robb, and the Chicago Bears just dropped another one. Another one we should have had to the lowly Minnesota Vikings. If anybody watched that game, ain't no way in hell the Vikings was the better team that played today. Bears lost 19-13. I'm gonna bring the guys in. I just had to take them out for a second because they got a lot going on right now. A lot of weird noises and shit going on. But I'm gonna bring them back in, and we're gonna get into this intro.
Stand up or lay down and get smacked with the pole.
By this time, everybody on that roster should know what it means to beat the Packers. It's simple.
Oh, if I was a coach, Justin Fields would have been balling from day one.
Let's get the guys in here. Low, my boy Low, what's up, man?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Ace, what's good with you?
What's cracking? This is crazy.
Man, I hope y'all ready to get into it because I'm ready to get into it. Let's not even hold back. I think this week we not even going to fuck initial thoughts. Forget all that. We jumping straight into it. It need to be talked about. Fields Day notes. We're going to start off right here. Fields Day notes. Justin Fields' overall performance, his grade, as well as Tyson Bagent. I should have put up a Tyson Bagent Fields Day notes, but see the stats going across the bottom of the screen. We got Fields stats up there. We got Tyson Bagent stats up there. Also got the star DJ Moore. Oh, man. Justin Fields was 6 for 10, 58 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. He went out early in the third quarter with about, 9 minutes, 30 seconds. Tyson Bagent jumped in there, and he went 10 for 14, 83 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick. DJ Moore also had 5 catches, 51 yards. Justin Fields. And see, I wouldn't even totally put this on. I can't put it all on Justin Fields. Justin Fields, obviously, him and DJ Moore did not look like how they looked last 2 weeks. And it's crazy because I mentioned this is like the Bears get going. They get going. They had 2 monster offensive weeks. They get you on a bandwagon a little bit. It's a lot of people out there that was betting on us last week. There's a lot of people that was betting on us this week. So, and they're not even Bears fans. A lot of Bears haters was betting on us to win these last 2 games. We won the last one. We lost this one, but I will not put this on the players. There's going to be a lot of people out there that's finna dog Justin Fields. There's going to be a lot of people out there that's going they might even dog Tyson Bagent, but he led a nice little 2-minute drive until that end. But even that wasn't his fault. Justin Fields. I'm going to spare him on this one because I got to get into the coaching real quick. Luke Getsy, the offensive coordinator, needs to be fired as soon as he should have been fired as soon as this game ended. The game finished 19 for 13, and as a Bears fan or whatever other fan, if you watch that game, it's the Bears probably should have got their ass kicked the way we were playing. The play calling by this rookie ass, amateur ass coach is wild because this is the Chicago Bears. We are number 2, number 3 biggest football market, and you got a fucking rookie calling plays. 3rd and 2. Your O-line, dude, the O-line is getting their ass handed to them all game. The O-line is getting tossed around in the passing game. The run game was solid. Honestly, the run game was solid, and we don't get into that. But as far as Luke Getsy and his play calling, 3rd and 2, I think it was 6-6, right? It was 6-6. I think we had the ball with about either 2 minutes or a little bit under 2 minutes to go before halftime.
It was 6-6.
3rd and 2, fresh off of a turnover.
Fresh off of an interception by Tremaine Edmonds in the defense. Luke Getsy. It's about to be half. You had a half to see that this O-line, Darnell Wright, struggled. Your rookie right tackle is fucking struggling. The right guard that's next to him, the veteran Nate Davis, he went out. He left the game. I think he left the game in the first quarter. Your rookie right tackle is struggling. Your center can't fucking snap the ball. Cody Whitehair is supposed to be a veteran. He's like a 10-year veteran. Cody Whitehair is the longest tenured Bear on this team. He can't snap the fucking ball. He can't snap the football. You got the whole O-line is in shambles. They look the complete opposite from how they looked last week. You had a half to see this. Somehow this defense, who I've been dogging all season, somehow this defense is keeping us in this game. Somehow we get a fucking interception. We go. I think we make a couple plays. I forget what happened, but the 3rd and 2 pass on 3rd and 2 that led, dude, that was the biggest play of the game. That play led to not only did we turn that ball over, but it led to Kirk Cousins going in 2-minute mode, walking us down the field and getting a touchdown and leaving us with 10 seconds on the fucking clock when that's what we was supposed to be doing to them. You call a pass play on 3rd and 2 going into the half when your O-line has played like shit all game. The only bright spot at this point into the game was Deontay Foreman. He fumbled the ball. You put him in a doghouse, and I don't blame you for that. But Darrington Evans didn't do shit. You can see it. The eye test, if you actually know this game of football and you know what you're looking at, the eye test will tell you Evans wasn't even running close as hard as Foreman was. Not even close to as hard. You lined up in shotgun and you passed that goddamn ball on 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, when your offensive line was struggling all game. I think it was Darnell Wright who gave up the pressure. Justin Fields threw an interception. It's 6-6. It turns to be the game ends up going 12-6 into halftime with Vikings getting ball at the half. The most incompetent, the most negligent, the most amateur ass shit I've ever seen, and they keep doing it with this goddamn coach, this goddamn offensive coordinator. It's the worst shit I ever seen. We got comments coming in, but I'm gonna go ahead and let one of y'all take it for a little bit and just talk about. You go ahead. I know we supposed to be on Fields Day notes, but I couldn't get into Fields. One second, couldn't get into Fields because this coaching staff did him such a disservice this game. I'm going to get on Fields when it's time, but to open this show, the Chicago Bears coaching staff needs to be fired. If Eberflus don't fire that offensive coordinator, Eberflus need to be gone himself. I need to share this damn live across my platform. So go ahead, one of y'all, go ahead, take it away.
Hello.
Just give initial thoughts. You can get a Fields Day notes. Well, however you want to start your piece.
The only thing I take away from this game, like you said, it was awful. Like, it was. You didn't even want to, like, you watching the game. It's like, oh yeah, they selling. These coaches selling.
It was that bad. It seemed
like
it was on purpose. It seemed like it was on purpose.
It seemed like they were selling on purpose. At one point in the game, I stopped watching. Justin Fields had left the game. Tyson Badgett came in the game, and I get it. They came in and scored, but they were selling. There was another possession when Tyson Badgett was in. I told you, as soon as he come in the game, the coaching staff is going to get him killed. And right out the gate, instead of running the ball, Tyson Badgett come out here gunslinging. They call him pass plays. And I'm like, okay. The first pass was a 6-yard completion. I'm like, I know. I'm telling y'all about to chill out because y'all going to get him killed. Right after that, boom, popped them. Fumble. They scoop and score, and we are now out of the game. We can't even win the game no more. At least the defense kept us in the game the entire time. They had 2 turnovers. They had one turnover. One of them got
They had 2
called back,
they
and
had
they
3.
was up in the,
Oh, you talking about our defense? You talking about our defense?
yeah. Our defense had basically 2 turnovers and a bunch of key stops. They only scored 1 offensive touchdown all game. 1 offensive touchdown all game. So, man.
That just go back to what I was saying in that little rant I just had. The Vikings did not look better than us. We killed ourselves in every aspect of this goddamn game. We had 3 total turnovers, right? A pick from Justin, a pick from Tyson, and a fumble 6 from Tyson, right?
Yep.
That's terrible. Other than that, they get the field goals. You gave them this goddamn game. Deontay Foreman, oh my God, I can't believe we can't. When Justin Fields got knocked out the game, Tyson Bagent come in. You would think, okay, the Bears gonna run it, run it again. Backup quarterback, undrafted out of a Division II college. Don't get me wrong, Tyson Bagent is a good quarterback. He played a lot of football. He played a lot more football than most number 1 overall pick quarterbacks play when they get drafted. But he has not played with the number 1 unit. I know y'all noticed, and Low, I know you got so pissed you turned that goddamn game off. I just couldn't do it because the Vikings suck. The Vikings fucking suck. So I couldn't leave. I had to keep watching, and we had a chance to get back in that game. But
right,
Tyson Bagent had a connection with Tyler Scott. Tyler Scott probably, like, you could because they work together. That's the second unit. Tyler Scott.
And when I seen he had, as soon as Tyson Bagent came in, Tyler Scott had 3 to 4 quick ass targets.
Yep.
There was one he threw a bomb. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, look at that. He did.
He came in threw a bomb to Tyler Scott ASAP. I'm like, okay, wow, that ain't DJ Moore. That's him. Okay, I see what's going on. I see exactly what's going on. Our coaching staff, they need to go. We said it all week. It was obvious how the Vikings were going to try to play us, and it wasn't hard to beat. Y'all calling these bullshit ass plays. You call it a design run on 1st and 10. Like, we don't need. I know they've been getting criticized about giving Fields runs and this and that, but bro, they are legit blitzing us. Hand the ball off. The way that they was blitzing us was to keep Justin Fields contained. People were coming out their lanes. They blitzing wide. It wasn't even like they was coming up the middle. They blitzing wide. Hand the ball off. Run up in between the tackles. That's all you got to do.
The announcers even said Brian Flores and the Vikings coming into this game, and I said it on my preview show. He was going to blitz. Everybody in their mama knew he was going to come in this game blitzing. He blitzed 55%. 50 to 55%. That's a lot. It's a lot of blitzing. That's like you playing
number 1 in the league.
And if he don't have respect for you, he really going to blitz. I think I saw a handful of plays where Justin or Tyson was not blitzed. If he don't got respect for you, he don't think you can pick it up, he don't think you can read and make the adjustments, he gonna send it even more than he would have against fucking Patrick Mahomes.
He said he gonna send it even more.
He was teeing off on that, and they couldn't pick it up. You had, and this is where I'm talking about this coaching staff. I can't even get on the players yet. And that defense played their ass off today. Hats off to the defense. We should have won that game. You had 10 days to prepare for this team. You had 10 days. We played last week, Thursday. You had 10 days. You had 3 more days than the Vikings to prepare for this game in the blitzing and in the way, because we knew Kirk Cousins didn't do shit. We knew the offense wasn't gonna do shit. We knew the run game wasn't gonna work.
Oh.
They only averaged 80 yards per game in the rushing category, and that's our best. We're best at stopping the run. So we knew the offense wasn't gonna come in here and do shit. The defense, we let this whack ass Vikings defense who gave up, and this is the sucky part. The Vikings defense came into this game giving up the second highest total fucking completion percentage to quarterbacks, opposing quarterbacks.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We got some comments, so I'm gonna just start popping these up. RP Scrap said it'd be the games you should win. We should have won this game. We were the better team. This coaching staff got to go. If the Bears get that number 1 pick, it's looking more and more like if the Bears get if somehow Carolina get the number 1 overall pick, and I'm jumping around, but if they somehow get the number 1 overall pick or we do it, whatever, that coaching staff is gone. I can't see this coaching staff coaching another quarterback on this team. You third QB, tight end QB sneaks, shotgun runs on 4th and inches. 3rd and 2 when the offensive line couldn't hold shit. They couldn't hold shit all game. You pass it on 3rd and 2, tip, pick, go points the other way. It's horrible. I'm gonna keep popping these comments up here.
He said
RP Scrap, shaking my head. I hate the NFL so bad. He's a Packer fan. He must have bet on the Bears because we should have won. Like I said earlier, a lot of people bet on this goddamn team to win, not even just Bears fans, and you come out like that. That was horrible. Marshawn Triplett said, brothers, the coaching staff should be fired. I'm right there with you. Let them all go.
Gone.
But I'll help him pack that shit up for him. My mama. I'll help him pack it up.
I'm tired of you tired of the Bears lose. I'm tired of the Bears doing dumb shit. I'm tired of seeing
that's
dumb
all
shit.
it is.
It's just really dumb shit.
I understand it if shit don't work, but damn, you know that dumb ass shit ain't gonna work. You know that dumb ass shit ain't gonna work, Joe.
We're in the meeting talk about nothing but bullshit. Yeah, I think we should do a tight end sneak. Hell no.
Tight end sneak, and then first of all, don't get me started.
And it's Komet, the softest tight end.
Oh my God. We pay this dude $50 million in his ass. He catch the ball. I know y'all seen it. He caught the ball, had like 10 yards between him and the next person, and he just like started like folding up. Like he didn't even try to like put a shoulder pad down and go get the first. That's the softest tight end I ever fucking seen. $50 million. He nice. He can get to his spots. He make him block. He big as hell. He not worth $50 million.
Nope. For as big as he is, the first defender, which is more times than not a DB, they should not bring you down. They should be struggling to hang on for their life trying to tackle you.
Hey, he should be screaming for help.
He should be screaming for help, backup trying to tackle you.
I got his top. Somebody get his fucking bottom.
Right. And if we don't get both, we're getting drugged. It's bad though, man. Like I said.
So y'all think the Bears gonna get a quarterback in the draft?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think based on this game, it looked like the coaches were selling. It looked like they was tanking, and it's looking like they trying to go grab Caleb Williams. I don't understand because I don't understand it.
And it's crazy because I know you heard the way Twitter and social media was just buzzing about Caleb Williams. You would think the man passed away. The way they were talking,
or got drafted today.
Hold on. Let me look at this. Because Caleb Williams had a terrible game. He threw 3 interceptions in the first half yesterday. So I don't know if y'all know.
Yep.
They just got their ass whooped by Notre Dame.
Yeah, like 20, 40.
Notre Dame.
Hey, I know you remember though. I forget what team it was, Mello. It might have been Ohio State, but we bet against them playing against Notre Dame. Remember one of the parlays we put in on FanDuel, and Notre Dame was was I think we damn near lost. I mean, the team won, but we lost that bet. Notre Dame defense was tough, but anyway, Caleb Williams, look, I hope that ain't what they was doing today because they're not gonna be the coaches coaching Caleb Williams. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that.
So y'all should just be out there to win. You go out there, the coach is trying to win.
It's amateur.
You said it though. Dude has no clue what he's doing. You said Justin Fields started checking a lot of stuff at the line.
It looked like Justin was making a lot of checks at the line. I made a lot of notes of it. Every time he did it, looked like he was making checks at the line. Good. A lot was good. A lot was bad.
Because he was trying to get his head knocked off. For the first play of the game, he got smoked.
I think it was like
he got the very first play of the game. He got smoked. Blindside smoked.
It was hot all game. It's crazy. I don't understand. You had 10 days to prepare for this. Nobody was surprised that Brian Flores was sending that much heat.
Number 1 in the league for blitzing.
Khalil Morgan in the chat say, let's talk about it. That's exactly what we're doing right now. We talking about it. I'm not going to beat down these players because you can only do so much when your coach is amateur as fuck, right. Belong in Division II football.
Flag.
High school football.
I just don't get it. Man, let's go ahead and finish up this segment. Let's just go ahead and grade Justin Fields. Let's give him a grade because we got to talk about Tyson Badgett a little bit. We got to talk about him and get into his stats. Grade Justin Fields' performance. He is going across the bottom. 6 for 10, 58 yards, no touchdowns, no picks.
Hey,
Justin got hurt. Justin Fields left the game early in the third quarter with about 9 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
He avoided a serious injury, I've been told by sources, and I think he'll be good for next game. I think he just kind of tweaked his hand a little bit, but he like I said, he left the game, didn't come back.
He also left the game on a terrible play, terrible doing some stupid ass Justin Fields shit. I hate when he throw the ball out of bounds when he damn near halfway to the ground. I got some trolls in the chat. I'm gonna put their comments up there just cause I appreciate them jumping in. But there's some trolls in the chat, and you know how that goes. Hey, if you're gonna be the top dog, you got to be able to take criticism. You got to be able to take shade being thrown your way. Justin Fields did not play the greatest game, but he wasn't put in a good position. My Justin Fields grade for today, a D. I'm giving him a D. He looked flustered again. He looked like he looked week 2 and 3, 1 through 3. Major step back. I don't remember. Before he left the game, I think DJ Moore probably had 2 targets.
Yep.
2 total targets. And
before he left the game, wow. That's great.
I'm going with a D. Like I said, 58 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. I could care less how many rushing yards he had. He's our quarterback. Throw the ball. He wasn't doing that. So, love what you thinking. Give Justin Fields a grade. His goddamn team, man.
Yeah, it's hard to say because
Your fantasy quarterback. You started Justin Fields. You also started DJ Moore. So it's hitting you in reality and it's hitting you in the fantasy world. So talk to us. Give us a grade. What you think he deserved.
It's all bad around the table. When the Bears lose more times than not, I'm gonna be losing over here on fantasy, or it's gonna be at least be looking ugly this way on fantasy because Justin Fields and DJ Moore is 2 key players on my team. I mean, you look at the stats. I mean, it's hard to give him anything higher than a D+. But like I said about the coaching, and we all been saying it, they need to be fired. They suck. They They don't know what they're doing. Luke Getsy don't learn from his mistakes
at all.
He's every single time there was a key play that he called, and they got stuck. Now I can go down the line. The screen pass, which resulted in a pick against I forget who was playing. But it was a pick six. There was Tampa Bay. The screen pass, you called the same exact thing, gave the same exact look, and they sniffed it out. There was the Komet thing where you line up fourth down and you try to do the tush push with soft Komet. He did that twice. So obviously didn't learn from that.
The tush push worked today, didn't it? With Bajent? That's how he got his touchdown.
Right, but I'm talking about when Komet slides over and line up under center and take the snap. He did that twice.
No, he not today. He didn't.
No, he didn't do that today. But I'm just going down the times where Luke Getsy called the same exact play with the same exact look, and it did not come through for us. And it was all on key downs. And what was the other one? I think the other one was when
from this game or other games you talking about?
Just in general, when he has made a mistake and you in the same exact situation, does the same exact thing, and it's the same exact result. But it was the one with the what was it? Last game we had a possession where it was it like third and short, fourth and short, and we ran. It was a fourth down play last week. We
shotgun run. I don't think it was last week, but the week before the shotgun run. Hell yeah,
that was against the Broncos.
Against the Broncos.
Against the Broncos. So you do fourth that right.
Down. Mm-hmm.
You get to today. It happened one time with Justin Fields when it was it 3rd and 2, and he came out with a shotgun pass. And it resulted in a pick because our O-line was getting steamrolled all game. And if at the very least, if you run it, barring the running back don't fumble the ball, but you run it, you most likely get it. But if you don't, you kick the field goal and we go up 6-9, and you don't give the Vikings momentum to go down to get in 2-minute mode and score on us.
And score. That was the most important play of the fucking game. And that right there let me know he does not deserve that goddamn job, because anybody 3rd and 2, the only reason we got down there was because Deontay Foreman was moving shit. That O-line was moving shit. That O-line played a shit game in the pass game, but they played a total opposite type of game in the run game. They was a fucking D, F in pass coverage, pass protection, A in run blocking, A easily. And they couldn't see it. If I could see it, how the fuck you can't see it? Yo, O-line is moving mountains right now. Oh man, let me share this last
You want to know another thing he did this game? We went for it on 4th down, and we was basically at the 50-yard line. And I think it was 13-6 or 18-6, maybe. I forget what the score was, but it was still a lot of time left in the game. And it was like 3rd and 3, and we went for it on 4th down, and we could have punted the ball and pinned them back. Our defense was playing good. We could have had them backed up. You see what happened, the possession that we had where we punted the ball and they had them starting on like the 5-yard line. They didn't move. So it was a lot of coaching. I guess I'll give them a D+, but coaching staff sold us. I feel like they're going for the number 1 pick.
This had to be one of the worst. Luke Getsy, man. Look, I don't get it. I really don't understand. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to do. Hand the ball off. We was gonna get 2 yards. Your backup quarterback come in, and instead of running it 2-3 times in a row, you run it, then you pass it damn near 2 more times. He fumbles the ball,
and takes us out of the game.
It was over with from there. I'm
giving D. I'm gonna give his ass a D. Cause looking at them damn stats, you only had 58 yards in the third quarter. You should have had like 100 or something way before the third, or damn near going into the third. Something close to it.
But like, even Kirk wasn't on shit, you know. And Kirk, they got the number 2 passing offense in the league coming into this game. Kirk Cousins, he ain't have Justin Jefferson. Obviously, he didn't play this game, but even he wasn't playing well. Bless you. Even he wasn't playing well, but he played better than we did. So we got a D for me. We got a what you got, Law? D
plus D. It don't
D
really
plus. It really don't. He left the game, and then Ace, you got a D plus as well. We got to talk about Tyson Bagent though, because he came in relief, and
let's not talk too much about him. It ain't gonna matter because he don't matter. He's an irrelevant player in all of this. Because I see where we going with this. I see where the Chicago Bears going with this. I see where they going with this.
And where do you see him going with this?
We're gonna lose a lot of games this season. We're gonna get a high pick from the Carolina Panthers and from ourselves. We might make some trades before the deadline. Who knows? And we're gonna gather more picks if that happens. And we're going to go grab Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison. That's just what it is. And these coaches are getting fired. Luke Getsy definitely getting fired. Luke Getsy is definitely getting fired.
Why can't we ever find a good coach? That shit is lame.
I don't get it. I don't understand.
It's some good ass coaches out there.
We going to next year's draft. We're taking Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison Jr., and everything else is going to be the big guys in the trenches, and that's on offense and defense.
Man, Matt. So hold on, because we can't just skip over Tyson Bagent. We got to talk about him. We got to talk.
Somebody text me talking about dude Cole. Hold on,
man, you had people calling for Justin Fields' job the moment Tyson Bagent stepped on the field. It's crazy. The target that's on that man Justin Fields' back is insane, and he did nothing wrong but play shitty. So I guess it warrants it. But Tyson Bagent, let's look at his numbers. Tyson Bagent was 10 for 14, 83 yards, no touchdown, 1 interception. I think he scored our only touchdown of the game. Am I correct?
Was it an interception or a fumble?
You correct.
For Tyson Bagent. Oh, he 1 interception and 1 fumble. Because remember the game. Turnovers? Yeah, the game went in drive. We was moving. We was at like the 40-yard line, and he threw a pick. Yeah, and guess what? It was on either third. I think it was 3rd and 3.
It was 3rd down.
Drop back and again, Luke Getsy dialed up a pass play when that O-line is playing like shit. Same thing that happened with Fields. Got his arm hit, and they threw a pick.
You have two downs to get 3 yards. Run the ball twice. Unless you're gonna get no yards on that first run. If you get a yard and a half and you right there, all you need is about a yard and a half. Okay. You got 2 runs. You have 2 runs in you.
It was obviously 4-down territory. Like you said, you got 2 plays. You got 2 runs in you to get 3 yards. We threw it and got his hand tipped and threw a pick. Let me read this comment. Mama Blue Smith say, we can't find good coaches because the owners don't care about winning. They cool with the money they make being a big market, win or lose. I've heard that coming from a lot of like OG Bears fans, old head Bears fans. Yep. And I mean, I agree because I don't see how you keep bringing in these same rookie ass, amateur ass coaches.
With the same year, different shit, man.
It's insane, and it's like no matter the coaching staff, no matter the players, the Bears still lose the same way, get embarrassed the same way, and play the same way. It's like no matter who, I don't know. It got to be a curse, and the only thing that's consistent is the ownership. So, Mama Blue Smith, I agree with you.
They hiring people based on they hiring people based on being cool and or nice guys.
Laid back guys.
Nice guys. Got like they like them. They might got ties to the family, country club type. Might play golf with them.
I gotta address this comment right here because Dedrick Justice said, y'all wanted Tyson. You had a very serviceable quarterback and cut him so that Tyson could be the number 2. I hope he's not talking about Nathan Peterman. I'm thinking he's talking about PJ Walker, who just pulled off that upset against the 49ers. But I mean, they missed the chip up. They missed the field goal. So that the Cleveland Browns did beat the 49ers behind PJ Walker. PJ Walker didn't do shit in that game. PJ Walker, I think he threw 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. We don't want PJ Walker.
That's irrelevant.
Yeah, that's very irrelevant.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, that's very irrelevant. This comment is very irrelevant. I appreciate.
What are you talking about?
PJ Walker had a shitty preseason, a shitty offseason, and he had a shitty game today. I don't know why PJ Walker is being talked about.
What? Like what?
Get that off the screen.
Any quarterback you throw in that is getting smoked.
And to what hell yeah. Natalie Robinson, appreciate you jumping in the chat. That's little sis right there. Appreciate you showing some love. Yeah, they definitely need a new coaching staff. Yep, and honestly, in my opinion, we got out coached from top to bottom this game. It wasn't about Bajan. It wasn't about Fields. Damn sure wasn't about that defense because they played their ass off. That was easily the best defensive game we played all season. Easily, by far.
That's the second game we lost because that was the second game we lost that we should have won, and it was because of coaching. That Denver Broncos game, when you're up 28-7 early in the third, you don't lose that game. You just don't lose that game.
Fucking shouldn't.
You don't lose that game. As a head coach, you do not lose that game. You could have put me in you could have subbed me in as a coach, and I would have closed that game out. I would have closed that game out.
Dedrick Justice is apparently very adamant about PJ Walker, but like I said, you gotta weed these type of people out. Packer fans, 49er fans, whatever type of fans they are. They don't watch this team. PJ Walker got cut for a reason. And I agree with cutting him. He's not better than Tyson Bagent. It's that simple. Take his ass. He was just in the USFL, in the AFL, and in the fucking XFL. He was in all them leagues. That's where he need to stay. He played like shit again for the Browns. So stop. Leave that alone. Oh man, great Tyson Bagent performance because people don't know football for real. They don't know. There's a lot of people that talk. They don't know football, and I'm pissed because I really had high hopes for Justin Fields in this game. I did not think he was going to come and get robbed of that opportunity by the coaching staff. Yes, Justin Fields he got a D. Justin Fields needed to play better. He didn't prepare good enough for this game. The coordinator, the offensive coordinator, did not prepare for this game. Y'all had 10 days to prepare for this game. Y'all came out flat-footed. Didn't look like y'all knew how to stop the blitz. We got blitzed every fucking play and we couldn't stop it. Oh my God. Comments keep coming in. Appreciate the comments. Appreciate y'all in the chat. Mama Blue said, y'all think Justin gonna want to leave after this season? Look.
He probably been wanting to leave.
Justin ain't in a position to wanting to leave or go nowhere. Justin ain't in a position to want anything. The only thing Justin's in the position to want is to be better. Because he didn't play good today. Even though I didn't get on his ass today, I got on the coaches. They didn't put him in a good position. Justin got to play better. He played like shit. Look, if Justin goes anywhere after this season, it ain't gonna be because it was his choice. Dedrick Justice jumped back in here. Continue blaming the coaching staff and losing every year. Let's just fire everyone again. See, oh my gosh. This. If you clearly watch the game, or not just today's game, but the last 5 games we had after this, you will understand what's going on with the coaching staff. You will understand. Or hold on, maybe even if you watched preseason, but you probably didn't. You probably never even watched this team until primetime games. You probably only seen us play twice this year. I don't think you got the merit to make a comment like that, Dedrick Justice. So, I mean, Ace, if you want to comment on that comment, you can go ahead. But if not, then I'm gonna just go ahead and move on. Because we got
move on.
It's interesting. Today we didn't get Justin Fields at the podium today. We got Tyson Bagent. We got Ty at the at the motherfucking podium. Oh my god,
Good
this
to be out there.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can. Here we go right here. Here we go right here. Hold on, Tyson Bagent.
Tyson, on the interception at the end, what did you see there? What were you trying to get done? Obviously, DJ singled up there.
Yeah, kind of just like what you said. DJ Moore, one of the best receivers in the world. You know, one-on-one, anytime we can get that, we like it. Underthrew it there a little bit, and that's on me, and that's something that I got to fix going forward.
Is that a result of the pressure?
No, I think that's just a result of me. Underthrowing the ball. Got to give my guy a chance.
Was it a result of the pressure?
Note that. Watch the film.
Stupid throw.
Definitely on the throw.
No, there was no communication of that. We're operating well on that drive. We're doing a good job of moving the ball.
Definitely was. It was a great drive.
So kind of want to keep things rolling and not give the defense time to get a break and re-rally up.
How different was this than the preseason game?
Yeah, it's different. A lot more. You don't pressure as much in the preseason just because you want to see guys play fast and do their specific job. But football is football. Football field's the same size, 11 on 11.
Dedrick, keep jumping in. I can't even get to this comment because he keep talking about PJ. He didn't watch PJ. He didn't see anything PJ has done up until today. So I don't understand the PJ comment.
Right. What has PJ Walker ever done for you to be talking about PJ Walker? PJ Walker must have led his team to the playoff.
Something. I don't get it. But let's listen to Tyson Bagent. Yeah.
Obviously,
I don't want to listen to Tyler Bagent either.
Justin Fields ain't talked today, so
really prepared.
They don't nobody need to be talking.
Hey, you ain't lying. Hey,
Tyson Bagent scored our only touchdown of the day. I think he deserves.
I don't care. He not finna matter. These coaches not finna matter. We suck. We about to get the #1 overall pick from ourselves or from Carolina. We're gonna be 1 and 2, or at least 1 or 2 in the top 5.
All right. Well, I'll deal with you after this press conference because you sound totally different than you sound
on the ball. I got
a couple weeks ago.
That's a big job of mine. When I'm out there, so got to keep 2 hands on the ball and be more efficient in that area.
When you come to the sideline after a touchdown in your first drive, how in the world do you reset?
Tyler Bagent. It's Tyson Bagent.
Tyler Bagent.
That's something that
motherfucker eating chips and yogurt.
kind of hard to know in, the past or the last play we got. I think
it was not chips.
Forward and we had a game to try and win, so there wasn't really any time to sit back and think about that. I felt good. Always a dream for every young
first career
NFL
career touchdown.
I was able to make it here, getting in.
Right, and it was a 1-yard rush.
When were you aware that
after what a 75-yard drive?
Say it again.
When were you aware that the center change was happening, and what did it look like for you there?
Oh yeah, both times when I initially.
We don't mean nothing.
Jeff Barber, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you tuning into the channel. Go ahead and give us a like on the video and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. He said secondary and linebacker room balled out today.
Appreciated that.
They definitely did. They definitely
They
did.
played solid for sure.
I do a good job mixing
Luke
it up.
Gessie, he's selling. They selling.
Sometimes I'm not
That's
taking scout team
they
reps
selling.
with neither of those guys, but I make sure that
We shouldn't be 1-5. They selling.
that's a little bit different, especially under center. In the gun, it's kind of, it's pretty similar, but make sure I mix it up, getting under center snaps throughout the week, and in pregame.
Under center. We ran so much shotgun.
Most teams don't practice with their backups a whole lot during the week. How many snaps do you have in practice that you want to scout?
We do
not
be
Justin has a long play.
Get a fucking D line. This is a good defense.
Yeah, this is fact. That's a fact comment.
Time,
You can't run Tampa 2 with a
shitty
front four.
Possibly can for the week coming.
A lot of guys describe you as cool, calm, and collected. Is there anything you
I feel like we should just beef up.
Guess who it is, man? My boy Destin. I've been waiting on you to jump in the chat.
What's
It
that,
took you long
Popo?
enough, man. It took you way too long to
Kinda
get
not
in here.
being okay until I
Yeah,
have the game
we got to
down.
talk about that.
Putting the pressure on myself.
Yeah, that's an issue. We need you in here front and center right when we get this thing cracking.
And then after that,
You a part of the show at this point.
playing football and playing.
Yeah, Nick, I don't care what you got going on. But when the game is over, you get prepared.
Forward, if you are QB1 next week, how confident?
Oh, we y'all heard it. Asked him if he's QB1 next week. How confident is he?
In myself, and nothing changes for me. Since day one, I've been preparing as if I was going to play the whole game. That's just how I kind of approach the game. I like to know what's going on at all times. So nothing really is going to change for this week. Back to the drawing board. Get ready for Vegas this coming week.
Tyson, even though composure is a big part of your game, but this has to be a little bit of a whirlwind
Very
for you this whole
composed,
day.
young man.
What is
Very
the prevailing emotion you're feeling right now after a game like this? That you're just playing, getting in, good things, bad things, everything. What is the prevailing emotion you're feeling after a day like today?
I think more than anything, just wanting a couple of those plays back. Obviously, would have liked a different outcome.
Hey, shout out to Dedrick Justice, man. He been in the chat going strong. I appreciate it, man.
I'm just extremely grateful for the life I've been blessed with. Not a lot of people get to do what I do, and win in victory or defeat. So, I'm just super thankful for my family, super thankful for all my past relationships that helped me get to this moment. But first we like to get back to the drawing board and get a couple of those plays back and correct it for next week.
How much anticipation of what might happen, or just excitement about what did happen? How much of that is are you feeling?
I think more so than anything, the most important thing in the NFL is to win, and we didn't win. So I think just kind of like what I said before, wanting to obviously win first. And then after that, just being excited.
Hey, Jeff, we're going to get to your comment in a second, man. Don't leave. Don't leave the chat. We're going to get to that in 1 second. I think Lowe going to have something to say about that.
My godparents are here, so there's a couple people here for me.
What was that like after the game, actually getting to see them after you played?
I haven't seen them yet, so I'm going to go see them after this. I think just all 11, just operating in sync, throwing the ball, passing the ball, protection was good. I thought we were running the ball well.
We still going to finish this off with a grade for this man speaking.
So, anytime you can run the ball effectively, and mix in the passes here and there, especially for, a young guy coming in the game, I think that will serve the offense well, and it definitely did on that drive.
Last one, what things do you think you can carry over next week, knowing that this defense didn't prepare for you next week, they will be if you want?
Yeah, nothing changes for me. Whatever the defense shows week to week, we're going to study that. We're going to put it together, dissect it. The coaches are going to put together another great, game plan. The players are going to study it, get it right, and look forward to, getting a victory next week. Somebody did. Somebody had to have. I don't know.
Whoa, he don't even know if he got the touchdown ball still. That's huge. That's your first touchdown. Coach spoke. I'm not sure if Justin spoke. I'll figure it out. If he did, I'll get him up there. Let's get some of these comments out the way. Backtrack a little bit. Dedrick said I didn't come in here to argue or put my credentials up against yours, but I don't know the game. Y'all talking about
But I do
Tyson.
know the game.
But I do know the game. Y'all talking about Tyson was the reason PJ was brought up. Tyson is better than PJ. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm not gonna waste too much time talking about that. I watched them both play. His whole last 5 months, 6 months. Trust me, he's not better. Anyway, Jeff been firing off in the comment section, so let's get to some of his. Gassy is the modern day Hitler. That's a bit strong. That's a bit strong. God,
That's comment.
that's a bit strong.
He talking
Hey, if y'all
about
like what y'all
football.
seeing, man, if y'all like to be interactive and you know, be able to talk football and actually feel involved, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're watching it on YouTube. If you're watching it on Facebook, just go ahead and go to the Black Bear Podcast on YouTube. One word, all one word, the Black Bear Podcast. Subscribe. Man, he also said get Eberflus the fuck out of here. So Eberflus, I agree. I'm not an Eberflus fan. He's definitely a coordinator to me. He's the perfect coordinator. I think he's a much better coordinator than he is head coach. So I do agree there. I mean, I don't know what y'all fellas think on that one.
Should just get it. Yeah.
These dudes suck. That's all I know.
Jeff Barber, and I wanted to wait this one out so you could comment on this one, Low. Fields ain't it, man. I hate admitting it. Look,
his team ain't it.
So you disagree with this comment? It sound like
Yeah.
you don't like what he's saying.
I mean, it's how can you be it on this team? What can you be on? What can you be on this team?
Who is it on this team?
What can you possibly be on this team, folks?
That's
please tell me. Please tell me.
Look, the thing, we came into this game last week. We did like a 10-minute. We talked about it for like 10 minutes, and Lo, you led the segment, and just saying the Bears can go in these next 5 games. The Bears can go on like a nice little win streak, right? We spoke about that,
right?
And it started with this one. And I think I thought we could have won this handily. I predicted us winning by two scores, 2 possessions. And I do think this team a lot tougher than the Raiders. We got the Raiders next week, I think. Then we got Panthers, I want to say. I do think the Vikings are better than those teams, but we shouldn't have lost this game. If we couldn't win this game, I got a lot of doubt in us winning any of those next 5 games that we spoke about last week.
Yeah, it's bad because when you look at this game and you look at the Denver game, and it's like the way our defense played, we should have won this game. We should have won this game.
Hey, Barber, funny.
Inglewood at 2 a.m.
Like, really? Straight like that. First he Hitler, not take his ass to Inglewood at 2. Hell nah, that's
just hold on to his ass to the end of the season. Shit.
Who? Hold on to who?
Lou Gessie.
He said kidnap him. He said kidnap him.
Hold on. Oh, I'm about to say the kid. I'm about to say who?
You ain't got to drop him off. Just hold on to his ass.
Just hold on. He ain't even got to drop him off nowhere. Just keep him.
Just keep his ass.
Keep his ass somewhere until the end of the season.
This game is on coaching.
He can go.
This game is easily on coaching. Mama Blues. I don't care if Fields is better than Bajan. It's kind of disrespectful what we doing to Justin, knowing they not designing plays specifically for him. They trying to get him to fit Luke's terrible QB mode. Now look, I don't know if y'all got something y'all want to say, but I'm go ahead and chime in on that. They do the Luke Getsy system. This whole little system is just kind of the same that the 49ers running with a less structure, I guess. This it's supposed to be the same scheme, but Luke Getsy was the QB coach for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna keep coming back to it. Justin Fields ain't Aaron Rodgers. He they said Justin Fields liked putting his left foot forward. But when Justin Fields was under Matt Nagy, when he was a rookie and he came in under Matt Nagy, his right foot was forward. Matt Nagy was cool with having his right foot forward. Luke Getsy comes in, changes it up, left foot forward, yada, yada, yada. This type of step, 3-step, 5-step, 4-step, drop, whatever. I think Luke Getsy really does think that he's good at what he does because he had Aaron Rodgers, and he don't got Aaron Rodgers. So
Aaron Rodgers can make a good
What
job.
you mean, right foot forward?
So when you snap the ball, your QB stands. A QB
Oh,
stand
yeah.
is staggered. You know, Justin Fields came in the league with his right foot forward. Luke Getsy made him change it to his left foot forward that Jordan Love runs now, and Aaron Rodgers ran when Luke Getsy was the QB coach
Get
in
Getsy
Green
out
Bay.
there because it's the reason why he was putting his right foot forward, and it's the reason why you putting your left foot forward. It goes to your play style, and he's trying to change shit up. He trying to change up a dynamic talent. Get your ass up out of here, Joe. I don't fuck with dude no more. I'm done with dude. I don't fuck with him no more. That's crazy. 3rd and 2.
That is crazy.
3rd and 2, 4th and 1, and you still in shotgun doing shit? You still landing up in shotgun doing
We
shit.
ran so much shotgun, man. I said 12 personnel. I talked about 12 personnel. We barely ran the 12 personnel from what I was able to see. He said, I'm tired of him. Look. Jeff said Fields just holds onto the ball for way too long and is very hesitant. I feel like when we talk about Fields holding the ball too long, it's like beating, a dead horse. You keep that same drum. It's the same thing.
I wish we could go over tape because I guarantee you he ain't just holding on to the ball because he ain't seeing nothing. Ain't nothing to see. There might have been a couple throws where it's like, okay, a guy might have got open. But if it was open, your feet wasn't definitely set to throw nothing down the field. You getting smoked your first play of the game. You got blindsided. So now you're like, oh, shit, okay. I see how these niggas, my bad, excuse my language. I see how my old line finna do me this game. And it kept happening over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like, man. The one time he did try to get the pick that he threw, he's trying to set his feet and get the ball off, and our man is basically just bull rushed into his arm, and it's like,
had a shit game.
What is going on? What is going on, bro?
Frank Quietos. I don't know how to pronounce it, but put it in the chat and we'll get that correct. I appreciate you. Quiznos. I appreciate you jumping in the chat. He said Getsy shit for brains, and I agree. I'm tired of, if you just joining in, we just listened to Tyson Bagent at the podium. I'm tired of Luke Getsy and his amateur rookie play call bullshit. It is not NFL worthy. It's just not. It's not. He said close enough. I don't know if he was saying I was close enough or you was close enough, but Luke Getsy, he gotta go. He's way worse. His seat should be way hotter than Matt Eberflus' seat. Matt Eberflus had the defense working today. Them boys wasn't getting pressure. Don't get me wrong, the pressure was still minimal, a little bit of pressure, but I can't believe the defense had us in that game. I can't believe they did.
I couldn't either.
Mm-hmm. But I kind of expected it. No Justin Jefferson. Osborne was trying to get going a little bit.
Justin Jefferson. We had Kyler Gordon, Eddie Jackson, and
Jalen
Johnson come back for us today.
You got to win this. With your guys back?
We had so many guys come back off of injury today.
That's facts. Jalen Johnson came back. I know y'all saw number 6 out there, Kyler Gordon playing.
Yeah, I
broke his
Kyler
hand.
Gordon
he
came
was
back.
out there. Yep, Kyler
Jaquan
was out
Brisker
there.
was tasked of guarding T.J. Hockenson, and T.J. Hockenson, he a good player, and he got his, but Jaquan Brisker had his too for sure.
You like what he did on him, huh?
He was making tackles. There was one play they dumped it short to Alexander Madison and Stevenson act like he don't want to attack the ball. Jaquan Brisker had to basically like shove through him
Like,
just
watch
to make the
out.
tackle.
Yeah.
But that's what you want to see from your safeties.
Jeff Barber said Getsy is dead ass run, wide receiver screen punt. I would agree with you in the second half. In the first half, the run game is all we really had this game. We didn't lean on it enough. The broadcasters on the I don't know what broadcast you were listening to, whether you had the Vikings broadcast or whatnot, but
we did a shotgun wide receiver screen on 2nd and 2.
and then and lost yards and then did it to the other side. Oh my God, that is the worst. Oh shit, that is the worst play calling
I'm looking at this game, and that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you all game. I'm like, yeah, they're selling. This is selling. This is exactly what it looks like to sell your team.
It's terrible.
You don't call those plays unless you sell.
How do you call a wide receiver screen to the right, lose yards, and then call it again to the other side? That's horrible. That's horrible.
All we need is 2 yards.
Jeff said, I find it weird some mofos rooting for Bagent to fail or Fields to fail. I hope both of them end up doing well. I agree. If Justin is the guy, he gonna be the guy. If Bagent gonna be the guy, he gonna be the guy. Ain't no favorites.
Not gonna be the guy. I don't know why that's even discussed. He talking about something. You want to see them both do well. He's not gonna. That's nothing. That's not gonna be a thing.
I agree with him though. I agree with him.
That's not gonna be a thing. Yeah, I mean, okay. Obviously, I want to see him do well. If for some reason he end up being the starter, let's just say Justin Fields suck and they put Badgett in. Yes, I want Badgett to go off, but that's just not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. If they're not doing nothing with Justin Fields, except in the game, the first play of the game, Justin Fields got his back blown off blindside, and then the second play of the game, when Tyson came in, they got him killed. They just got him killed as soon as he checked into the game. And it was
fumble
like
recovery for a touchdown.
These quarterbacks killed because y'all act like y'all didn't know what Brian Flores was gonna do. And you run the wide receiver screens, you're 2nd and 2, wide receiver screen to the right, lose yards, do another wide receiver screen to the left, and you don't go nowhere. You don't even catch the ball. Like, y'all don't even know how to think. Man, he's selling. He's selling.
Frank jumped in again. He said that motherfucker needs to get fired before the Sunday night game starts tonight.
He needs
I'm right there with you,
now.
Frank. I said it earlier in the show, and you weren't around to hear it, but I said it. He should be gone before they get in the locker room. He should have been turning your badge to the building, all your credentials.
They shouldn't even have to fire him. He should just be wanting to quit, bro. He should be like, yeah, I'm doing y'all bogus. I'm selling y'all. I am selling y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and stop doing y'all like that. Because that's bogus as hell what I'm doing to y'all. That's what he should have went to the podium and said.
Because I can't believe it. I almost forgot to bring it up, and I'm glad you brought it up, Lo. The fact that he called a wide receiver screen to the right, and very next play called it to the left, and then you just had your quarterback week 2 throw a pick off calling back-to-back screens. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my God, it's
crazy. Yeah, he's selling, bro. I can't wait to watch the highlights.
He's selling, bro. I promise you.
Mama Blues, appreciate you jumping in. She going nuts. Yeah, Luke taking too much credit for Rodgers. They work great together, but he's not good enough to think he can just mold any QB to mirror Aaron. And I agree with that. I do think Luke Getsy got the job because he worked with Aaron Rodgers the last few years in Green Bay and yada, yada, yada. But he's obviously way in over his head. This job is way too hard for him. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback coach, not at all, but he's not a play caller. Play calling is an art form.
You want to know what's crazy?
What's up?
You brought up to me sometime last season. You said something about Caleb Williams, and it was before this draft, this last draft with Bryce Young and them. And I'm like, you talking about Caleb Williams here? The Packers gonna suck. you was predicting the Packers gonna suck this season and potentially get a high pick and go after Caleb Williams because they suck. And I'm thinking like, dang, I want the Packers to suck, but I don't want them to go out and suck and then fall into a position where they go them being trash was a good thing.
You're right.
So thinking back to that just tells me like, man, Caleb Williams, the Bears had their eye on him for a while now. They had their eyes on him for a while now, and they finna go get him. I just feel it that these coaches are gonna be gone. These coaches are gonna be gone because like they've been saying, we haven't had a coaching staff and a quarterback where they all came in together, or the quarterback was brought in by the current head coach. It's always been getting the leftovers of somebody else's project.
Yep.
So it's like, of course, if you gonna inherit something that's not exactly what you would have went after, because of the way you go about business, you would have had somebody else in there, but you would work with it. And that's why, and that's why another reason why we gonna probably is the Justin Fields. Justin Fields probably not gonna be our quarterback next year.
You sounded so sad saying that, like you really did not want to say that, but Mama Blue said it earlier, like you said, Low, like you were just saying. You're having, what the fuck is that? Is that you, Ace? What the fuck is that?
Oh, that's the beast.
What is that? Wow.
Can you hear me?
Whoa.
Hey, was that him? Was that Low? Yeah. Hey, dude, that was his shit. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Whoever shit that is, I damn near we can box right now because that shit sounds horrible. That shit was bad. Oh my god. I apologize for that, fans. Golly, y'all, that was horrible. That was a horrible sound. But hell no. Back to what Lo was saying though. These coaches inherit quarterbacks that they didn't draft. The GM inherit a quarterback they didn't draft. Matt Nagy inherited Mitchell Trubisky. Matt Nagy did not want Trubisky. Matt Nagy and Trubisky bumped heads all season. A lot of people don't know this, but Matt Nagy basically shut Mitch out his last year. He basically shut him out. He was out on Mitch. Then you allow Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace to draft Justin Fields. You fire them after 1 year with the quarterback they drafted. So then you hire Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus to carry this baggage that they didn't draft. And it's going to restart all over again. You know what I mean?
That's what you're talking about. Somebody's leftovers. And it's going to restart all over again. We do shit backwards. Normally you hire the president, the president hires the GM hires the coach hires his staff. We go coach, GM, and president. Like, what the fuck is that? What kind of shit is that? How you hire the coach before the GM, then you hire the president before the GM? I mean, you probably hire the president before the GM. When you're supposed to go president and then let the president hire their own GM, let the GM hire their own head coach, and let the head coach do his thing.
Do his thing, and then the head coach and the GM on the same page as far as what quarterback they're gonna draft. But no, Justin Fields was not drafted by Ryan Poles. He was not drafted by Matt Eberflus. So I got a feeling this shit gonna get reset again.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Barber, I know we get into the comments a little late, but goddamn. First sack of the game was on Fields for not identifying the unblocked defensive player. I think he was shooting this at Low,
because Lowe was Lowe was getting on him for vouching for Justin or for Tyson Bagent or whatever. But look, as far as
I see somebody else say that they wouldn't be surprised if our GM fuck around and trade out of that top 5 pick. So like, we keep one and we trade the other one instead of just keeping both.
So think of it this way, because if we do trade out of it, it'll be the only way we trade out of that pick, I think, is gonna be the first pick, the higher pick.
Yeah.
I don't think we trade the second pick. Just think about this though. We had it this year and we traded it away to the Carolina Panthers for DJ Moore and some other trades, some other picks. Can you see us trading that top pick 2 years in a row? I mean, who does that? Who trades the number 1 pick 2 years in a row? You know what I mean?
Facts. Not yeah, definitely. Yeah, I hope not.
But see, at this point, I don't know. I really don't know.
That is true.
I'm not getting paid the millions of dollars to make these decisions, but they got some decisions to make, and it needs to start with that coaching staff, because I can't, because Ryan Poles is good. Ryan Poles ain't going nowhere. He's gonna get a chance to pick his quarterback. I cannot see Matt Eberflus coaching the next quarterback we bring in here, because right now my Justin Fields confidence meter that he gonna get another contract with this team. Last time I updated it was 43%. Right now it is back to 37. It's back to 37%. Just because Fields had to keep stacking these games together. Justin Fields, for him to raise the confidence meter that he's gonna get another contract with the Bears, and we do move off the Caleb Williams sweepstakes, he had to keep stacking more than 2 of these games together. Even more than 3. It would have took more than just this game. And he couldn't do it. But it wasn't just his fault. That coaching staff called some horrible plays. K Will, appreciate you jumping in the chat, man. If you like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, like the video, subscribe to the channel, the Black Bear Podcast. He said, I don't see it. I think Poles is in love with Caleb. And I agree. I think Ryan, you say what?
A lot of scouts are.
A lot of scouts. I was just about to say that. I think a lot of shit, everybody is. The Bears had scouts at that USC versus Notre Dame game yesterday. It did not look good for Caleb Williams, but I don't know how far that moves the needle for them, whether they in or out on Caleb or not. But I don't think it matters when you see Justin Fields play this way in the first half. So, and then like Lo was saying, Tyson Bagent isn't even an option. I agree. Tyson Bagent isn't an option. Even if he does take over for Justin Fields in some weird way, because I don't see him taking Justin Fields' spot at all, no matter how bad Justin plays. But say he does, you're not looking to move forward with Tyson Bagent. You're almost certainly drafting a quarterback with one of those number 1 picks. You know? So, God. So yeah, I mean, the more we lose, the more the Caleb Williams sweepstakes become more of a reality for us. Well, I mean, let's go ahead and let's play the blame game real quick. Let's play the blame game. Who cost us this game? It's a lot of motherfuckers to blame for the loss that we just took. You know how I feel. If you've been watching this whole post game show, I've been on rants. I went on like 2 or 3 different rants at 5 or 6 different times. The coaching staff cost us this game. In particular, Luke Getsy cost us this game. He should not be the coordinator of this team much longer. I would have fired his ass right before the press conference. He would have been fired. I would have let his ass go. It's as simple as that. I'm blaming Luke Getsy. I can't blame Matt Eberflus and the entire coaching staff because Matt Eberflus did his fucking thing tonight. Matt Eberflus did his thing. Ace, if you had to pick somebody, whether it's a player, coach, GM, the refs, who get the blame for the night?
Stats.
Stats. I could bring those stats up for you too. Hold on, let me slide them across the screen.
Tyson, because we got a chance to win the fucking game.
Ooh, okay.
And you underthrow the wide. Like, what? I know that's your top guy, but I'm sure somebody else was open or something on that drive. Now I'm blaming dude ass because yeah, that's what I'm going with. I'm going with Todd.
I just don't understand. Like, I get the offensive line was playing shitty, but he just threw it up. Didn't he?
Yeah, and then it was underthrown. That's a layup pick for a corner.
Like, was his arm hit? Did his arm get hit or something? No, I don't think so. I think he, like you said, it just fluttered. He threw a fucking floating duck in the sky to get picked off.
Thank you. It's right here. Get big.
You looking at the play?
Somebody came in and rushed him. The dude threw it like a little hoe.
Terrible ball. Damn, Tyson Bagent. So that means you're not putting too much weight on him marching us down the field and getting that touchdown before that.
That's cool. That's cool you did that, but we got a chance to win with 2:02 left. 2:02 left. Yeah, I'm going with Buddy Ass. Yep, it's him. It's him. Game on the line, and you give it away like that. I see if it was a contested, sometimes a decent throw, but that throw was not. It wasn't good to me. Definitely was not good to me. Like, who was 13? He could have threw it to 13.
Tyler Scott was his man the whole game. They had they definitely had a
what do you do it? He
stopped. Connection going on. Jeff jumped in. He said Cody Whitehair was the most consistently awful player. Dude, Cody Whitehair, I've never seen so many bad snaps from an NFL center in my life. That dude was throwing snaps over here. You had to get it over here. It was Cody Whitehair, old ass, is a bum. He need to go.
Oh,
yeah, bro. He need to go.
Tyson, yeah, it's definitely Tyson. It's first down and 10, and you throw a pick. Yeah, it's Tyson.
Oh, it was first and 10 on the pick. See, first and 10. Look, but see, look. See, this is what I'm talking about, Ace. Why are we throwing it on first and 10? With a backup quarterback. You got a backup quarterback.
203. You got hella time to
what
march.
Can you see the yard? What yard line we was on?
But they're close to the red zone. What is that? The 35? No, 45. Because that's the 30. Yeah. Yup, 45. Yup. We close to the red zone. That's all it is. We're close to the red zone. And you got your dude open right here doing what is that? An in, what is that? A drag? No, not a drag. Got a comeback route. You got Cole Kmet doing something. First, yeah, we just should have ran it. Yeah, it's definitely like they were selling.
That's how we got down the field. We was running the ball. That's how we got down there.
I wish this shit would play. I wish it goes slow-mo. This is tough.
Yeah, we already saw that. He also said, Jeff also jumped in the chat, said Bagent wasn't even good. Tyler Scott, DJ Moore, and Deontay Foreman were just making great plays. I 100% agree with you. I'm not gonna go as far as saying Bagent wasn't good because the way that O-line was playing, I don't know. Kirk Cousins wouldn't have been good in that situation either. It was horrible. They were blitzing. They was just running at the quarterback with their hair on fire. Scott made some plays. DJ Moore made some plays, and Deontay Foreman made some plays. We went away from Deontay Foreman way too soon. Way too soon.
Well, how many kids do you have?
15 for 65, but they was using Darrington Evans. Darrington Evans looked like a bum. He looked like a backup. I swear to you, if you know the game of football and you watched, you can look at numbers all you want, but the eye test matters too. And when you looked at those running backs, you can see Evans was not running with the power or just the physicality that Deontay Foreman was running with. I get it. Foreman did fumble. We recovered the fumble, but he fumbled earlier in the game, and they just like kind of put him in a doghouse after that. So,
bro, we really threw a pick on first down as soon as we got it.
First and 10, and we on the other side of the 50. Like I said, we should have won that game. Normally, we get into top performers, but the way we just lost this game, honestly, I could care less about top performers, really.
Like you threw it like you were scared.
Quarterback was probably their quarterback. The running back was definitely our running back. The receiver, I don't even we shouldn't have lost this game. Fuck the top performers of this game. Blame game. I blame Luke Getsy. My boy A's blame Tyson Bagent for that errant ass throw, that interception he threw on the game winning drive.
He had hella options that you could have took a Met
or just take the sack. You could even take the sack. You don't have to throw that ball. If it was first down, I don't remember if it was first down or not, but you said it's first down.
It was
first
203.
Yeah.
That's
you don't have to throw that ball up there like that. Now, and I like to it's down. See, you can't see. Maybe DJ Moore was open. You know what I mean? Maybe he had start pulling away. So he's like, okay, let me throw it up there. It was short. The ball was well short. It got picked off easy.
Maybe if it was like he had some little oomph on it, DJ Moore could have made a play. But it being short was just a cakewalk for that DB.
Yeah, they didn't put Justin at the podium today. Before we get up out of here, we're just gonna listen to Matt Eberflus talk because we couldn't listen to Justin talk. Just gonna play the head coach, see what the head coach had to say about today's performance. It's looking like he spoke for quite a bit, but we're gonna pull that up here. Get the head coach, and then we get out of here. Keep them comments coming, and then we'll get to them, pop them up on the screen, and talk about them. Head coach Matt Eberflus.
Okay, first of all, I want to thank the fans. You know, they really did a great job. We could really notice it on defense. I know the defensive players were talking about it. You know, on third downs, getting loud, and made it hard for the Vikings offense today. So I really want to appreciate and thank them for that. In terms of injury update, you know, we do have Justin Fields injured his right hand, and you know, we're evaluating it right now. We did take an X-ray. The X-ray is negative. You know, in terms of that, and then we'll see where it is tomorrow when we get the MRI. So that's all I know right now. That's all I have on that. Nate, same thing as ankle, did not return. We'll see where it is tomorrow. We'll get more information on that as well. And then Eddie left the game and was questionable. Could have came back, injured his foot a little bit during the game. Didn't feel 100%, but he could have came back if we needed him due to injury. And that's all I have. I thought that the game, you know, played out, you know, the way we wanted it to in some spots, but we need to do a better job with the ball. You know, we obviously giving the ball away that many times.
2 turnovers, three turnovers.
That's a hard way to win. The percentages aren't in your favor, you know, so the defense has to get it out more, and we got to do a better job of protecting it.
That's why we lost them turnovers. Killed us this game.
He also killed you,
but obviously didn't get the W and disappointed in that. And we'll see where we are with the injuries going forward. With that, I'll open up the questions.
Understanding what they're looking for with the MRI with Justin to see.
Yeah, you know, so with him, you know, he wanted to come back in the game, And
Justin
that's really
wanted
all
to
I
get
have,
back in the
in
game.
terms of that. But he just couldn't grip the ball to throw it right now. So we'll see where it is. Like I said, the MRI, that's all I have. We'll know more information tomorrow, and that's where it is.
Matt, what went into the change made it center in the third quarter?
Yeah. So the change at center, Lucas obviously was going through concussion protocol during the week, and we thought when obviously Justin went out and we had Tyson in there, we thought it was best for our team to have the guy that had more experience in there playing center. And that's the position that we have. That Lucas has played a long time. He's got a lot of experience in there. We thought that would settle Bagent down a little bit.
It wasn't related at all to the snap issues.
No, it was just more about settling down and putting a guy that had more experience at center. We feel good about both guys, and obviously we've switched guys around during the course of the year. Guard, center, we're going to have to continue to do that based on where Nate is. We'll see. But
Nate Davis did lead the game.
In there. Yeah, we decided a couple weeks ago to make Bagent the number 2 and Nate the emergency. What went into that? And for a guy who's never taken an NFL snap, flown into it, is that something you guys were comfortable with compared to Nate?
Yeah, we were comfortable with it, and that's why we made the decision. So it's really he created that opportunity during practice, and during the meetings, we're evaluating everything. So he really
you talking about the comment?
Yeah, I thought that was best going forward.
He looked stressed as fuck.
What kind of impact do you think Bagent had just on the operation of your offense?
I thought he, started out, was not great at first, right? But again, that's everybody. That's 11 guys in there operating. But I think once he got settled down, he put that drive together. Then you could see what he could do. He could do off-schedule stuff. He can escape. Made a nice, a few nice throws there, and his mobility is good. I thought.
Bagent wasn't horrible. I know Lowe wasn't liking it, but Bagent,
I thought he looked good.
I give him a better grade than I give Justin.
On that interception, again, the protection's got to be more solid in that particular play, and he can't put the ball in harm's way.
But then again, he turned it over twice. I can't even do that. I ain't gonna be that disrespectful.
Is he still?
Yeah, we'll look at that. We'll evaluate that. Again, we believe in Tyson. We obviously had him at number 2 for a reason, and we feel strong about that.
What's your identity especially now that Justin Fields is out? What's your identity, and is it going to have to change now that Tyson, that Bagent is going to be number 1?
Yeah, again, we'll see where Justin is. We'll see where it is. Like I said, the X-ray was negative. We'll see where he is going forward. But again, we're going to have to really do a great job of evaluating that where it is. And putting our guys in position to make plays, and that's what our job is as coaches. So in terms of the identity of it, we're going to have to look hard and see how we can get the ball down the field, score points, and that's the number one thing that we got to do.
What did you say to him before he went into the game, and how would you describe his demeanor?
His demeanor was great. It's always great. He's cool, calm, collected. You could see that out there. He was that way the entire time. I thought he had good command when he was out there in terms of getting the plays and getting the plays out. There was no really, snafus there in terms of that with the operation, but we really like where he is. And, we just said to him, hey, you got this, and he went out there, and as a backup quarterback, you always know you're one play away from playing.
Yeah, the reporters definitely be asking some funny questions. They know how to do their job.
Before Justin got hurt, the offense was not going well. Were you guys struggling with the blitz? Was there?
Yeah, hell yeah, they were struggling with the blitz. Yep. What you about to say, Matt?
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at the tape, but definitely for sure, there were some protection things in there where we had to, do a better job. It certainly wasn't clean all the time, but I certainly think we got a rhythm a little bit there going. And again, we just got to do a better job with the overall execution there. But again, we gave ourselves a chance to win the game at the end, and we just didn't get it done.
What was the coaching point on the strip sack for Tyson?
It's you always want to have 2 hands on the ball in there, but again, it's everybody. When you're in the pocket there, you got to do a great job of feeling that, and then
had 10 days to prepare for this blitz, and we were unprepared. We looked totally unprepared. That's not on the players. That's on coaching.
Yeah, in a game like today, there's not a bunch of cameras out here. So there's not a bunch of looks. And then when they do overturn the call on the field, there must be a pretty good evidence to say it's clear and obvious. for that. So that's
where the refs didn't do a great job either, but
he was not inbound. So
the Bears aren't good enough to get penalties. We got too many penalties tonight.
His demeanor's great. He's great. He goes, Coach, we'll see where it is tomorrow. And he was positive and he was upbeat.
What do you say about that?
Yeah, I thought we ran the ball well. In terms of running efficiency, it was good. Obviously, when he fumbled that one ball, I told him, hey, that's just one time. I said, you got lucky on that one. And I told him, hey, you just got to make sure you secure it the rest of the way. And he did. I love the way he got down north and south. He really did a nice job with that. He created a lot of those momentum plays for that drive at the end.
Yeah, he did. And you didn't use him nearly enough the whole fucking game.
We're lucky to have him last year. So he was, be able to put in the mix notice and be able to operate. So both guys did well.
You guys were in dime a lot more on third down today. What does that allow you to do better in those situations?
You can just variation of coverage. You can do a lot of different things with that, because you got some cover guys back, which was good to see. And, we'll base it on our matchups, every single week to see where we are. If we think we match up better in dime, we'll do that, or we'll just play nickel. But again, that's a week-to-week thing.
DJ Moore had only one target in the first half after such a big week last week. How does that happen?
Yeah, obviously we got to look at that. That's not what we want. We want to target him. We want to be able to look, obviously feature him. And I think he had 8 at the end total and 5 catches. But again, we certainly want to target our skill. No question about it.
And how do you fight the feelings that maybe there's some regression to creep in the locker room after having the win and then coming to have a loss like this? How you fight feeling things down?
I just think it's the morale of the team's based on each individual man. We got guys that have fighters' hearts, and they're always going to be sticking in there together. They were at the game, they saw it, they know what it was. When you go -2 in a football game, it's going to be hard to win. And if we would have flipped that +2, I bet we would have won the game. So to me, it's all about that, and it's all about us doing our detail. Certainly we fought hard in the game. I'm proud of the guys for what they did, but we didn't come out with the victory, and mainly it's because of the ball.
And until you find out about Justin, whether it's tomorrow or whatever, what kind of preparations do you as a head coach have to make to be prepared for the possibility that Bajent might be your guy? Like even just overnight, what kind of thing? What's going to go into your thinking to be prepared for that possibility?
Yeah, obviously we have a contingency plan, with him coming back. With Justin, if he is back, that's fine. But if he isn't, obviously we've already, put that plan in place with Bajent. So you'll see that come to fruition here coming shortly if it indeed is the case.
Oh man, that was Matt Eberflus. They asked him a bunch of questions, more than I thought they would have. The Chicago Bears lost another one they should have won. We should have won it. We didn't. It's tough. We thought they was going to be going on a win streak. They didn't. They're not going on a win streak.
That was for your boy.
And so, look, we just going to leave. We going to wrap it up here because ain't too much left to be said. The coaching staff was terrible. What you say, Ace?
Should have won today, man. This I'm just be a fan of the NFL pretty soon.
Oh my God. I took a lot of notes for this game. I would empty out the notebook, but we ain't even gonna do that. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the Black Bear podcast. We go live after every Chicago Bears game. We also preview every Chicago Bears game. Catch us throughout the week with pop-up episodes talking about all things Chicago Bears news and updates. Follow us on Facebook at the Black Bear Podcast. Also, you can subscribe to the channel on YouTube at the Black Bear Podcast. One word when you type it in, the Black Bear Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Robb. That's my boy Ace. The other fella you saw earlier was Low. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Y'all have a good rest of y'all Sunday.
Appreciate y'all.
Peace.